Hello, everybody! It is 1 a.m. and it's time for a strawberry stream. Welcome to Strawberry's Gamer Society, and it has been a while. I have been on vacation from streaming for a week. I've been trying to get my taxes done, and during the meantime also trying to do some research on how to improve my streams and get better at this. So, without further ado, today's topic that I was going to stream about tonight was streaming on how to stream. So, I have learned a lot, but I am still a beginner at this. And yet what I have learned is that many of the tutorials out there that teach you how to stream assume that you know more than you do. And so what I've been hoping to do for tonight is just talk everybody through how to go about streaming and how to get started as a streamer, because one of the things that gamers like to do is share their games with other people, and there's always sort of a dream that people will find what you do exciting and interesting, and so you're always hoping that other people might like to connect with you, and if you're gaming anyway, you might as well share your games with other people. So, how do you go about streaming? It can seem pretty intimidating when you first get started, but in the end, it's not so bad. So, what you do, let me exit here so that I do not wind up dead while I'm showing things off. So, what you do is you can start from Twitch is the place to start, and if you go to, let's see here, let me get this, I thought I had the page up, but I'm gonna show you how to do it from the very beginning of the Twitch page. There we go, Twitch. And so when I first log on to Twitch, I'll see something like this, or you'll see something like this. You can see all the people you follow and all of that. And then if you go over to your little profile icon of yourself, and then go over to the place where it says Creator Dashboard, then you can actually get started being a streamer. And I'm just wondering, is there anybody in chat? It says that I've got 2 viewers, so I am happy about that. And yeah, because when you take a week off, then you lose your regular viewers. People get out of the habit of coming to see you. So I might be just broadcasting into thin air this evening, but that's all right. It'll make a good stream to watch later, I can hope. So what you do is click on that thing that gives your creator dashboard. And if you are brand new to streaming on Twitch, basically you can just start with looking at all these things that they've got here on how to go about doing it. So to start with, if you click on their Twitch 101, then it'll show you, this is Twitch 101, and here's how to get started. And if you stream down, the thing that you need to know, so you can get all of that information there, but the thing that you need to know is underneath Go Live, and then underneath Go Live you can click through to the quick start guide to streaming on Twitch, and from there you can find the check out Twitch Studio, which is one set of programs that they recommend using, and there's also, let's see here, I was looking at it earlier today, and I thought that I could get to it from that page, but there's another, okay, helpful guides to setting up your stream. There we go. Introduction to streaming setups. Here we go. Getting started, Twitch Studio, and dive deeper into help article with other streaming software. All right, so this is where you find the link to other streaming software that you can download. Now, when I first got started, I did start with their Twitch Studio thing, and I downloaded it and I got it to work, but I didn't get it to work well, and I couldn't figure out how to do some of the things that I wanted it to do. So I did a little bit of research online, and I looked at OBS and Streamlabs OBS. So OBS is it's a system, and basically what it does is it helps capture what you have on your screen and sends it over to Twitch so that Twitch can send it out to everybody else. Now, OBS is sort of like the nitty-gritty, down to the detail, you know, works with your hardware and your software to capture your screen stuff. Streamlabs OBS is essentially a layer on top of OBS that makes the user interface easier to use and easier to understand. And so after trying out Twitch Studio, then I decided to try Streamlabs OBS, and Streamlabs OBS did enough of what I wanted to do that I decided to download that one and use that. Now, it was a little bit confusing when I first got to it because I didn't really understand what I needed, but basically if you click the download Streamlabs OBS and then click through all those things, then it will download that program onto your computer. You can click it and you can start using it. I didn't understand about Prime, and I still haven't, well, when I first downloaded it, I didn't understand about Prime, and now I understand more. Prime is a way that you can pay them money, so it's a free product, but you can pay them money for more customization things and more things that you can do. So you can add streams, you can add multi-streaming. So what multi-streaming is so that I can stream, I can say what I'm saying right now and send it both to Twitch and to YouTube at the same time. But be aware that once you become a Twitch affiliate, which means that you have 50 viewers with an average of 3 viewers per stream, then you can sign up to be an affiliate with them, or 50 followers with an average of 3 viewers per stream for a certain number of hours. You can sign up to be an affiliate with Twitch. Once you sign Twitch's affiliate agreement, you can no longer multi-stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Twitch basically says, if you're making money with us, we get rights to your first 24 hours. You're allowed to post your VODs to YouTube afterwards, 24 hours later, but you can't simultaneously go on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So that is sort of an overview of the Twitch program. But once you've downloaded Streamlabs OBS, let me change my view here to what Streamlabs OBS looks like. So Streamlabs OBS looks like this. And basically, when you first start it up, then it'll take you through a series of questions like connect your microphone, connect your video, and it'll do an automatic, you know, here's how you capture and get your bitrate right so that you are streaming at the highest quality and highest bitrate available to you. And one of the things that was confusing to me when I first started using Streamlabs OBS is I did not understand about I did not understand about how to move things around and how to crop my various windows and stuff. Hey, Haley, welcome! So glad you're here. I felt like I was talking into dead air there with nobody listening, but I am so glad that you are here. So yeah, this is what I see when I'm doing stuff. And actually what I am seeing is a box within a box. I have added, as you can see, I added this thing here, color source. So this is basically just a big black rectangle that I added because you can basically see a thing within a thing within a thing within a thing. And so I added the rectangle so that it's no longer quite so distracting. So I put that rectangle there. But now you can see what I see, and you can see there's the chat over here. And if you say something else in the chat, I have a chat box set up right here, so I can say things in the chat. Hi, chat. Yeah. Oh, you're all for the stream. All right. Excellent. And I can say, oops, I missed the T somehow. Hi, chat. There we go. So I can type in my chat box right there, and it's showing up. I have enabled a widget, which is the chat box widget. And once you start Streamlabs, then basically you have different menus that you can make so that you can make it so that like my starting soon screen, if I click on that, it's going to go back, and I had starting soon set so that it'll automatically play some music. So if I click on this, then it's going to give my starting soon, and in starting soon I have music set up. So and then I can switch to my main streaming scene, and this is the one that has its own music set up to automatically start, and it's got my Minecraft window attached to it. And I have another one that's set up. This one will share my Chrome window, which is also in my background there. And then this is back to the Streamlabs OBS share, so that you can see there's starting screen, starting soon, main stream, Chrome window, Streamlabs. I've got one if I want to share a photo, another one for taking a break that just looks like that. And then I've got my earthquake cam set up so that I thought, so I live in earthquake country, and one of these days we might have a big earthquake, and so I've set up, it's possible for me to share my face cam. I'm not really ready to do a face cam thing on stream, but I've got it set up there so that if a major, oops, let me pause this music. Okay, I meant to go to this one so you guys could see what I was doing. And so I've got the earthquake cam set up so that if we have an earthquake, I can quickly switch to the earthquake cam and you guys can see my office shaking. Yeah. Yeah, I learned how to, so in the past week, I've taken a break from streaming for a week, and in the past week, I've spent more time learning how to stream and learning how to get better doing what I'm doing. And I still don't know everything yet, but I know a whole lot more than I knew a week ago. I also spent the last week working on my taxes, which was utterly boring and totally uninteresting, but it needs to be done. So, yeah, so how this works, I'm going to keep it on the Streamlabs OBS share at this point to show you all of the pieces. But basically, what you do is it'll start with absolutely nothing in this box here and a big black screen. And so if you do that, then you will just be streaming to no one, or rather you'll be streaming a black screen with no audio to the world if you don't put anything, in here. But if you start putting things in here, then you can show your audience stuff. And so the way you put things in here is you click this little plus right there, and then you can choose what to add. So you can like pick an image from your computer or an image slideshow. Window capture is the main thing that I use. So in my main stream where I have my Minecraft window captured, then that's what I've got there. Color source, that's that big, oh, my mouse has stopped working. There we go. Color source is, oh, you can't see. It isn't showing you guys what I am seeing here. So I am going to add a image, or I'm going to add a window capture and then show, because when I clicked this pop-up box, it added the pop-up box, but it didn't add that one. And so let me think here. How can I add the window capture of the pop-up? Oh boy, because I don't know the name for it in advance, but I'm going to call it add source window capture. PTURE. Okay, add source, and then select option. See, it's not here because it's not currently there. Let me think. How can I make that happen? Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just share my entire desktop because there's nothing that exciting on my desktop that I need to worry about. So, okay, so I'm going to cancel this, and I'm going to add... okay, so I'm going to remove that one that I didn't do. And I'm going to add a new one. So add, let's see here, display capture. And I am going to add my entire display so that then you can see me adding other things. There we go. So this is my display. Hello, hi, Petra! Welcome, welcome! I am doing a stream on how to stream, just because I thought it would be interesting to have how to stream from somebody who is basically brand new at it. Okay, so here is my window. Let's see here, and I need to shrink this down. So this is now showing my entire desktop, and it's showing my desktop, which shows a picture of Streamlabs OBS, which shows a picture of Streamlabs OBS, which shows a picture of Streamlabs OBS. So it's very self-referential here. And I've got the chat box is now below that. Let's see here. How do I make this so you guys can see the important stuff? Okay, there we go. I'm going to make this bigger so that it is more obvious what we're doing here. Okay, and I might as well minimize my Chrome browser window, so that's there. All right, yes, thank you. I'm glad to be back. I missed you guys over the last week, especially with all that lore happening. Like, I logged in twice to Dreams Offline Chat to talk a little bit about the lore, but I couldn't stay long because I had too much work to do in real life right now. All right, so this is what the thing looks like, and here, these are all the various sort of boxes that are a part of this particular share. And so the chat box right now is kind of underneath the display capture. And so I'm going to move that on top. And now if you guys chat again, it'll show up in the chat box on my stream, in addition to showing up in the little side chat over here, but the chat box will show up on the stream. So there you go, test, and that shows up right here down at the bottom in this little grayed out box down here. It says test. And so if I put another one, hi chat, this is a longer message. Okay, so now you can see mine, and there we go, and there's Haley's. All right, so that is my chat box, and I have moved it on top of the display capture so that it'll show up on top of the other things. I'm also going to move the alert box up so that if anybody is following or if anybody is watching who is not already following, and they give me a follow, then that'll show up. But I can test it by pushing this little button down here that says follow. So this is test widgets down here. So if I push that, then this is what it looks like. If somebody were to follow me, then that's what it would look like, is it would show up as the cute little corgi and show who is now following. So that's how that one works. Let's see here. So display capture, that is now covering my entire desktop, because when I was trying to show you guys earlier how to add new boxes onto it, they weren't showing up, because when I did it before, then popping up a new box, if I was just sharing my Streamlabs OBS window, it wasn't sharing this add source window right here. So now I've got the add source window up, and this is where I can add other things. So that blackout box that I had earlier, that was a color source. If you want to add audio to share with your audience, which if you're going to start streaming, you almost certainly want to give your audience some audio to look at, then you'll need to add two different kinds of audio. One kind of audio that you'll want to add is your audio input capture. So that is basically add your microphone so that your audience can hear you. And if I hit add source, so this is already here, and it's already so I have the Yeti microphone, and so that's there. I'm not going to actually add this because it's actually already here from when I added it earlier, because if I didn't add it earlier, then you guys couldn't hear me. And so that's one thing to add. The other thing to add is the audio from your computer, the noises that your computer makes. And on Windows, it's very different from a Mac. So apparently on Windows, you can add each stream from each program individually. And you can just add your computer's capture of, like, basically you don't need to play the audio out to have it fed back into the microphone and then through. You can add it straight from the computer itself. On a Macintosh, Mac doesn't have that capability unless you download additional software drivers. And so the software drivers that I downloaded on the Mac are, it's called Black Hole, and that basically captures what my Macintosh is sending to the speakers. It puts like a little observer on the line between the Mac and the speakers, and it observes what the Mac would be sending to the speakers, and it sends it in software instead to Streamlabs. So if I do something like bring up my music, so this is my audio block stuff, and if I go over to, for example, Dreams playlist, and I start playing Jingle Bells, then you guys can hear it. Or at least I hope you guys can hear it. As you can see down here, it shows the relative volume between, so my microphone is the Yeti audio input, and then the Black Hole and Bose audio output capture. So Bose is the name of my headphones, and Black Hole is the name of the program that is capturing what my computer is playing, and those two are basically stuck together as an output so that I, in my headphones, can hear what my computer is, what the noises my computer is making, and you guys can also hear it. So that output is going to multiple places. It's going to my headphones, and it's going to this little streamy thing. And let's see here, let me put that back underneath again, and so there we go. We do not need to play Jingle Bells. I did not just find diamonds. Yeah, you guys can hear it. And I can, well, I just stopped it so you can't hear it anymore, but I can change the volume in like 4 different places. So this is why I'm always asking you guys, is the music too soft or is the music too loud? So if I go, let's play some Wilbur Soot. I like Wilbur Soot. Okay. So I'm always asking, is the music too loud or is it too soft? Because when I play this, like right now, I have the volume of my headphones turned down pretty low because I am easily distracted by music, so I don't really want to hear it very much. But you guys probably want to hear it. I can change the volume here in my music program in iMusic, or I can change the volume that you guys hear here, down here, so I can slide this up, and so now you'll hear Wilbur Soot really loud, and then I can see the difference between what my voice is doing and what this is. And when you're doing audio, you want to try to keep it at just barely at the line between the green and the yellow, because that allows your listeners to basically turn up the volume if they want to and turn down the volume if they want to. There's a little bit of dynamic range for them. But if we want to turn Wilbur Soot down with respect to me, so now Wilbur Soot is going to be less loud than I am talking. But I have so many different places. When I change this slider here, what I hear in my ears stays the same. And so this is why I'm always asking you guys, is the music too loud? Is the music too soft? Because there's so many different places I can change this. And I can change it up here. Now it's quiet. And I can see these green lines, but what I see is as I become a better streamer, then I am learning by listening to my recordings afterwards of exactly how what I see correlates to what you can hear. So anyway, I'm going to keep Wilbur Soot on, but I'm going to keep him on a little bit quiet in the background there. Unless you guys would rather not, but I like him. So I'm just going to minimize that. And let's see here. What else did I want to show? Oh, Yeah, the volume in my ears is different than what it is on stream. So I have on my headphones, I have a volume slider on the headphones, and so the headphones changes what it is. But if I try to change the volume on my Mac, like to turn my Mac up and down, like right now I'm pushing the volume buttons and it just tells me, nope, sorry, when you're doing a combined audio output stream of combining the computer with what's going to your headphones, then I can't change the volume for you. So the only way for me to change the volume is by pushing the volume button on my headset. So I am going to add the, there we go. This is the color source. I'm going to put this black box back on top of the display. So this is like a stack showing which thing is going on top of which one. And I'm going to put that black box back over here so that it is covering up that thing so that we don't have stuff within stuff within stuff. Now, one of the things as a new streamer that really confused me, like I tried what felt like everything trying to get this, because normally in most programs, if you drag it from the corner, then it keeps its aspect ratio, but if you drag it from the side, then it'll shrink or crop. Well, it took me forever to figure out how to crop this box, but I eventually found online something that would let me do it. So if you hold on a PC, it's the Alt key, on a Mac, it's the Option key. If I hold the Option key, now I can crop the box and change what size it is so that we don't get that whole picture-in-picture infinite thing. So this is just blacking out that part so that it's more obvious there. And yeah, you guys can see this is the feed window where it just shows me what are the things that have happened recently. So there you are. And the other thing that I didn't realize when I first started streaming is how to basically go live without going live. And if you record yourself down here, then you can, so I can't push this button right now because then it would stop recording, and then it would be a pain in the neck for me to make the VOD to upload to YouTube afterwards. But basically, when you first bring up Streamlabs OBS, then this record button is not going. And when I first started streaming, when I made just a test stream thing, then I thought the only way to test things was to actually stream live. And so if you go on my Strawberries testing account, actually I think it's been more than 14 days, so those VODs are just gone to the world right now. But you could see my original testing stream stuff where I did some very basic, so can you hear the microphone now? And I had feedback that made really loud squeaky noises and all sorts of things. So you can test things by just hitting the record button, doing whatever test you want to do, and then hit the record button again, and then go to the place where it outputs your recordings and take a look at what was actually recorded. And one of the things that I did not realize, so you can set it up to automatically record, so every time you start streaming it'll record. That's what I've got done. You can have, like, you can do a replay buffer, which I haven't played around with, but one error that I ran into on like the second or third night that I was actually streaming for real is I was doing a recording and I didn't hit the end recording. Like, I wanted to keep my recording going and start streaming, and it just kept giving me errors, and I didn't know why it was giving me errors until I finally stopped recording and then did start stream, and then it was recording. And so that's a new streamer mistake that I didn't realize about. Let's see here. What else about this do I need to share? So yeah, there's a bunch of different options for things that you can add. So windows will just add various windows. Text, like my text in the starting streaming window, then it'll show, I can just change the text there. You can add these other widgets, as they're called. So the alert box is the main one that I've added, and the chat box, those are the only two that I've added. Perhaps I should add a follower goal. I was playing around with this earlier, but I don't like the way it looks, so I didn't add it, but I could if I wanted to. So just add the follower goal there and add source, and there it is. So I currently have 29 followers. It would be cool to get all the way to 50, but you know, if it's just a couple of people who are enjoying me, then that's okay with me. But I can hit done there, and now, oops, that window, I would like to move the follower goal box. There we go. So now I can put the follower box someplace where people can see it. But I don't like this one that's provided automatically, as well as some of the ones that I've seen other people using on their streams. So in order to get a different follower goal box, then I can go to other places. So they have in Streamlabs OBS. Okay, so the dashboard is, it'll take me to a web page that shows the dashboard. CloudBot takes you to the CloudBot moderation things. One of these is going to take me to a place where I can add, is it this one? Where you add new widgets? Or this one? One of these will take me to where you can add new stuff. And so these are things that can be added in your alert box, and just, there's so much stuff that can be added. And I have not looked through it all, but there's lots of themes. When I first started, then I bought like a 99-cent theme, which is where you get my starting stream information from. But there's so many different things that you can add. I have not added anything basically yet. Over here, this is, so you can add widgets, and you can search for new widgets and things like that. So this one, oh, this is probably the one that, okay, we do not need that. This is the one that I've seen some streamers use that basically shows who is following you and shows everything that's happened up at the top. So that's a kind of cool one. But let's see here. So that's how you can add more stuff, and there's just kind of infinite options of adding things. But things that you really need to add is, let's see here, where did it go? So one of the things that I didn't have for the whole month of February that I wanted but I didn't know how to do was to add a bot so that you could do bot commands. And then finally, I talked to, Lily Persia, and she's one of the mods for Dreams Chat. And she said that she likes FossaBot, and so I'm like, if it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. So if you just go to fossabot.com, then you just click your little open dashboard thing, and it will, you connect it to your Twitch, and once you've connected it to your Twitch, then there it is. And if I make this a little wider, there you go, then it'll show all of the options there. And basically you need to, in this box right here, it will, oh wait, is that, can you guys still see this? Hold on. Where did my Streamlabs thing go? Okay, I just want to make sure that you can still see my Chrome capture. So I need to go back to this button. No, this camera button up here. The camera button is what shows me what you guys are seeing. Okay, so if I go back to there, and then I click this, and then I see, yes, you guys can see what I'm seeing still. Okay. It is kind of complicated sometimes. So basically, you just click the button that's right here that authorizes FossaBot to be a bot in your channel, and then you click the button, there's like join channel, and right now it says leave channel, but now I have the FossaBot has joined my channel, and so now everybody can do things like, you can do the pound, the pound followage command, and yeah, it tells me I can't follow myself. But if you guys try it, it'll tell you how long you've been following me. And I added a couple more, so I've got like YT will add the link to my YouTube channel, and the Twitter will do the link to my Twitter and all of that. So you guys can try it. There you go. Oh, wow. Yeah, Petra, you've been following me since the very first day. And thank you very much. I appreciate that. There we go. So that is how that works. And also for moderators, then I can add, in fact, I did I add? I don't remember. Actually, I can check and see. So if you do, yeah, I don't have one that just does pound socials. I suppose I could, but you can do pound commands, and that'll take you to the commands that are available. And I added set game and set title. So, and those can be used by the moderators. And so, Petra, if you wanted to try, like, set game Minecraft, then it'll change what game I'm playing. Yes. Yeah, I have killed the dragon with cheats on, with keep inventory true, and I killed it with my daughter, and things like that. But yes, my goal this month, I'm going to try to get better at Minecraft. Yeah. Okay, I think set game is all one word. If you do, yeah, set game with no space, and that should change it. And then you can also change the title of the stream. So, yeah, there we go. And that set the game to Minecraft. And so now if we go look at Twitch, and so Twitch under the creator dashboard again, so this is how you go here. Let's see here. Yeah, so I am already on the creator dashboard, so it's not showing me that as an option. But if I click the stream manager thing, then yeah, I think set GAME. All right, and then there's edit the stream info. So no, that isn't the game. I don't even know where to find the game. Where does it show the game? Oh, there it is. Okay, right now it shows the game as Minecraft. And then if we change it, so if you try set game just chatting, I think it'll change that to just chatting. And here we are again. Ah, there it goes. Okay, set game to just chatting. And now you can see this little picture here. It changed to the just chatting icon as opposed to the Minecraft icon. So now we've done that. So that is how the bot works. And I have heard, so one of the things that I want to try is adding a different bot that will capture the chat so that I can find out if there were people in my offline chat. I want to find out what people were saying. And right now with the chat, it doesn't keep the chat around very long. And so I can't really see if there's a conversation happening in the offline chat. I can't go back and see what people were saying. So I was going to add another chat bot that will do that, and research indicates that Chatty is the one that I should use, but I haven't actually done that yet. And so this is how streaming works and what it looks like. And I guess, are there any questions on streaming, or should I just go play Minecraft? And I should probably say something while I'm giving you guys a chance to talk. I am going to go back to my main streaming scene here, because that's where my Minecraft is. Okay, nope, no questions. All right. So, oh, water check. Yes, oh no, I don't even have a water bottle here. I'm gonna have to do it after the stream. I guess I could go to my taking a break thing and then go get a water bottle and be back, but it's alright. I will survive. Yeah, I didn't follow. I have a pre-stream checklist, which you guys can't see because it's on a physical post-it note on my computer, but I clearly did not follow my pre-stream checklist because one of the pieces of that is fill water bottle. But yeah, having a checklist is a good idea because then you don't forget things like that. But it's been so long that I forgot to even look at the checklist. You lost your George Not Found hydrate today? Oh. Is that what George Not Found emote? Let me see, what have I got? So when you are a subscriber, like when you get a subscriber emote from somebody, do you lose the subscriber emote if you stop subscribing to them? I haven't really been here long enough to have that find out. Yeah, I don't have any George Not Found emotes. I'm scrolling through mine. So, yep. Okay, well, good to know. Okay, so, anyway, I am going to go back to my main streaming scene. And I have... There we go. Minecraft. And so now what I am doing is I am physically putting my Minecraft window on top of that main window that you guys saw earlier so that I can still see the chat while I am playing Minecraft. Alright. You lost 3 subscriptions this week? That's too bad. Yeah, I gained 2 gifted subs this week, but it's really weird because I've never been in those persons' streams. It's like when I first start Twitch, then there's always somebody who's being promoted, and lately it's been a bunch of DJs that are being promoted, and so I'll see like maybe 5 seconds of a DJ before I actually start going to the people that I really want to see. And 2 of those DJs that I watched for like 5 seconds, then somebody gifted me a sub to them. And I don't really understand why. It's very bizarre to me. Okay, let's see here. Put this here. No, not there. I need to position this there. Okay, so that it's not annoying. Yeah, it's pretty random. I mean, the ones that I've received gifted subs to 2 of the people that I've rated, and that makes sense to me that one of their main viewers, like, because they're reasonably small people that I rated, and it makes sense to me that one of their main viewers might be, ooh, somebody is rating us. Well, that person should have a sub so that they can rate us without showing commercials. That makes sense that people might want to give me subs for that. And I sent little thank you notes because that was nice of them. But yeah, the DJs that like some of them had kind of offensive music that I wouldn't really want to listen to, and so I have no idea why I wound up with subs for that. But anyway, let's play some Minecraft. We can do set game Minecraft again. Yeah. Okay, so where am I and what am I doing here? Okay, well, I definitely want that. And I don't know if you guys remember, the one thing I did finish up last week was, so my final streams before I went on vacation were all about fixing up the hen house so that I had lots of chickens in here, and there's, oh my goodness, there's a lot of chickens in here. And then there's hoppers at the bottom so that when you go into the hen house, you don't wind up with your inventory full of eggs. And I am going to kill some chickens because I can. And now some of that chicken stuff went into my inventory. Some of the dead chickens went into my inventory, but most of it you can, oh, I want to show here while I'm still in the hen house. See that dispenser? Every time the chickens lay an egg, it goes through a complex series of hoppers and then it comes out that dispenser so that the dispenser will dispense eggs into the hen house and make more chickens without my needing to breed them. So I think that is just a really cool design, and my friend Owls helped me with that design. And so these are the chickens that I killed earlier being automatically sorted into the chicken box, and the feathers are being automatically sorted into the feather box. And if I dropped anything out of my inventory, it would get automatically sorted into the everything else box. So basically, the first box that you can't see here because it's covered up by dirt goes to a stack of, what are they called? Droppers. And all the droppers are dropping straight up into a dispenser, which is right... Oops, yeah, I didn't realize you guys are all gonna get out. Give me a block. I gotta cover this up with a block. Any block. Hens. No! Don't click the dispenser. Ah! The chickens are escaping. Okay, there we go. Luckily, as long as there's any in there, it'll make more. So, that's how that works, and I am pretty proud of that design. The other thing I did last week was I started on Melon Farm. So this is now pumpkins and melons all along this row here. Because I've discovered when I take a run to the village, it annoys me when the villagers are full of, like, their trades, they won't trade anymore after you've done some stuff. So basically, when I go to the village, I want to take a variety of things with me to the village, not just one thing, because if I fill up my inventory with just one thing, then the villager is going to run out of possible trades for that. Oops, and did my inventory get full, or am I just lagging? I'm just lagging. Okay. And so... I added these in here, and if you just go along the outside, then it will harvest these things, but it'll keep the actual plants on the inside, and they'll make new ones, like that one right there. And you guys can see that I am lagging because it keeps jumping. I'm harvesting, and then it'll go back again. Yeah. No, it is not just you that's lagging. It is definitely me that's lagging here. And I am not sure if it's just my connection to... Like, if it's my connection to the internet, or it's my connection to everything. But my stream... Oh, I didn't show the little button that shows what my quality of stream is, but it appears that that's still fine. So I think it's just the connection between it's just the connection between my Minecraft and the Minecraft server that is the lagging thing. And I am doing Alt-Tab to switch between playing Minecraft and looking at Streamlabs. Okay, got it. So, what do we want to do here? I just started harvesting things because that's the easiest thing for me to think of to do. And somehow, I guess in the corners of the hen house, there's still eggs. Oops, what did I do? Oh, right, I have changed my hotkeys. So, basically I've got things set up so that T will take me to the one that is where the place in my inventory where I keep blocks. And anyway, I'm going to drop these eggs. I should probably go drop the eggs in the lava because I will wind up picking them up again. Okay, and if I just hit B, I will throw away all the eggs, except for the ones that I pick up again. There we go. Okay, and I missed the lava. Oh well. Alrighty, so I might as well do a run to the village because I've started getting everything ready for a run to the village. So beetroot is good. I do not need feathers. Pick those up accidentally. So fill up the beetroot. Okay, and then I'm gonna get some carrots. So carrots are full. Oh, chickens need to be made full. Okay, so there we go. Now we're full of chickens. That is plenty of chickens. That should be enough melons. Okay, so I have wheat. Okay, so I need paper. I could bring a lot more paper to village to sell. Let's harvest that next. And then beef.
Simultaneously fixing myself up with a girl named Panadol.
Oops. And that bit.
Elixir, disintegrate mouths a mixer. I think I've lost my mind.
One of these days I'm gonna have to make an automatic harvester for all the sugar cane. But so far I've just been doing it manually. And the nice thing about just going in a nice long straight line like this is that I don't have to think about it too much. It's pretty easy to do. And trying to stream, yeah, I talked a lot earlier about the technical aspects of streaming, but I didn't talk about the sort of emotional aspects of streaming. That it's hard, especially when you're first starting, to play a game and talk and carry on a conversation at the same time, especially if you're trying to make your conversation interesting to people. And I've noticed when I look at my old VODs, I tend to say a lot because I know that it's important as a streamer to fill the time with talking, because it's not very interesting to just watch somebody else play Minecraft without anything at all going on. And so I try to keep talking, but when I try to fill the space, then I don't end my sentences nicely on ending a sentence, and then I say instead of actually, you know, talking in a normal way that would be entertaining for other people to see. Like, I am not an actor. I completely admit to not being a very good actor, but I am learning some of these skills and some of these things about getting better with being able to carry on a conversation and do something at the same time. There we go. And I want to, do I have any dirt on me? I do not have any dirt on me. Okay, and my inventory is nearly full, so I basically need a little bit more beetroot and a little bit more sugarcane. Wait, what did I do? Okay. I have no idea. Oh, I see. Okay, I was over the crafting table when I accidentally pushed the hotkey for my number 7 inventory slot, and so it went into the crafting table. Okay, good night, Haley. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at 2, but here, let me play you some goodnight music. I got this ready. Let's see. There we go. Good night, Haley. Thank you very, very much for joining me, because with Twitch, then it matters like what your average viewers are, or the average number of people who are watching you at any one time. So I appreciate you stopping by to watch me and help bump up my average viewers number. I don't really mind if it's a small number of people watching, but in fact, small is easier to keep a community going, but at the same time, whenever they give you numbers, there's something human that makes you want to optimize them. So I hope you have a good night. And I do not mind at all if people use me as their comfort streamer to go to sleep by. I have heard people saying that's what they do. And I'm trying to figure out, there we go, why that was not working. But now it is. Okay. Oh, I know what it was. The other window had capture until I clicked in this one. Okay. There we go. And let's eat something so that I don't get hungry. And I'm going to harvest 1 row of radishes, and then we'll do 1 more row of paper products, and then head to the village and sell our goods. And then that will probably be it for the evening. Oh, did I not pick up any because I didn't have any space in my inventory? Okay, well then, you know, I will just... Am I full of radishes? Or beetroots, rather. Maybe one more. Okay, one more beetroot. Now I am full. Okay, let's head to the village. And I will replant that later. I have tons of seeds. Let's see if I go over here and go on this side, I can run faster. Okay, to the village we go. And I have special going to the village music. Let's see here. Switch to my iMusic thing and go to, there we go, village. Okay, this is my going home, going to the village music. It's got all the beautiful farmland going by. Dusty roads. So, here we are, back home. It's kind of cool to see all the little bits of previous streams on the walls. Okay, let's see here. If I go and do that, I'm gonna ditch this cobblestone so that when I break this block, it will go into my inventory and I don't have to go down and up. Oops. Okay, there we go. And don't tell my friend Owls for All, but behind those two blocks is a new caving system that I have not yet completely excavated. And if I tell her there's a cave so close by, then she'll take the whole thing. Okay, which of course it means that I'm gonna take the whole thing, so maybe that means I'm no better. But I did hear from her that she has taken all of the nether root out of that fortress we've been exploring, so I'm gonna have to find a new fortress if I want to get nether root. Okay, let's see here. Let me craft these. Where's the crafting box? There it is. Okay, let's craft some paper. Alright, 1, 2, 3 for the librarians, and we have plenty of librarians. Okay, now I can trade with almost everybody. Paper, start there. Yeah, I've bought almost everything I need to buy. Wow, this guy takes a lot of paper. That was like 6 stacks of paper. Okay, so I brought the perfect amount of paper, it looks like, but 6 stacks is how much paper I can get rid of with just one librarian. That's good to know. Okay. Now this guy will buy my raw meat. Oops, except the raw meat is in the other chest. In the ender chest. So the butcher is the one with a pink headband here. And the butcher buys chickens and beef at a very favorable rate. But it's a lot easier to get chickens because I just go into the hen house and I like hit my sword once with sweeping edge and then I've got 60 chickens. Okay, so that is that guy. Now let's talk to the farmers. Actually, let's go get more food out of the chest and then start talking to the farmers. Let's see here. Beetroot. I'll have to get the rest of it on. What? Okay. Oh, here we go. Get the rest of it on the next round. Okay, so this guy buys pumpkins. Oh, that's a really good rate. Wow. Okay, and melons. Oh, do I have to craft my melons? Let me see here. If I take melons, can I craft a melon? No. How do I get melons? Oh, maybe I need to do all 9. Let me see here. Where's that crafting bench? There it is. Okay. Crafting bench for melons. Yep, that's how I get melons. Which is very weird. You can take slices of melon and make a whole melon, but you know, it's Minecraft physics. There we go. More melons. More melons. Come on, pick up the melons, please. Ugh. There we go. More melons. And more melons. I think I'm gonna start using a Silk Touch pickaxe to harvest melons in the future. This is a pain in the neck. Okay, there we go. Now we have melons that we can sell to the farmer. Oh, and this farmer isn't even all the way leveled up yet. Oh, right. And this one also buys potatoes, but I do not happen to have... I didn't have space to bring potatoes this time. Okay, let's see. This guy buys wheat. So, wheat. Okay, I think that's all the wheat I have. Oh, and this guy also buys melons and melons, so I can bring a lot of melons and pumpkins. I think I might, because I can fit so many more melons per emerald and pumpkins per emerald in my inventory, I think I'm gonna change my farmland. Oops, oh no, I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I right-clicked and I should have left-clicked. Oh no. Please, Gollum, don't hit me. Please talk to me. There we go. Yeah, he's gonna charge me more for the carrots. I'm sorry, it was an accident. Please forgive me. If I buy stuff from you, will you forgive me? Alright. Yes. And that is night-night music. Okay, I think it is time. I am going to end the stream. Let me change. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to use this key. There we go. And good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the stream, learning about how to stream on streaming. But it's something that people, a lot of the YouTube videos I watched on how to do it, assume you know more than I actually knew when I got started, and I figured if a beginner tells you, then you learn different things than what an advanced user would tell you, what an advanced user thinks is important. And I hope everybody has a good evening. Now I'm going to find somebody to raid. Let's see who is available this evening. Bring up my Twitch. Let's see who I follow is going. Feels like forever since I've been here. Alright. Queen Cack is live. Let us go raid Queen Cack.